Board. It's Thursday, February 16th, 2017, and the opening statement is as follows. Pursuant to Section 13 of the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of the time and place of this meeting has been given by prominently posting the 2017 agenda resolution of the regularly scheduled meetings of the Princeton Planning Board. Such notice has been placed on the official bulletin board of the Princeton Municipal Complex and is to be maintained throughout the year by transmitting a copy of such schedule to the Princeton Packet, Town Topics, the Times, Trentonian, and Comcast Media. A copy has been filed with the Clerk of Princeton on the 2nd day of December 2016. Legal notice on the adoption of said resolution appeared in the December 9, 2016 edition of the Princeton Packet. Would you call the roll, please?
Ms. Carmiller?
Here.
Ms. Capizoli?
Here.
Mr. Cohn?
Here.
Mr. Quinn?
Here.
Ms. Sproul? Mr. Texarni?
Here.
Mrs. Trotman? Mrs. Ullman?
Here.
Mrs. Gunning?
Here.
Mr. Williamson? Ms. Wilson? Here. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Are there any announcements? Anyone? Any reports? All right, hearing none, why don't we start with the findings of fact. This is Princeton Day School. This is from December 8th of last year. And let's see who was here for this. Ms. Capizoli, Mr. Cohn, Ms. Cromiller, Ms. Trotman, Ms. Ullman, myself, Mr. Quinn, and Mr. Williamson. So are there any corrections or additions? Anyone?
I'll move it.
Thank you. Is there a
I'll
second?
second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Now, the next thing is we have quite a number of minutes. So I'll have to figure out which of you were here for these, and why don't we start with July 14th. This was Ms. Capizoli, Mr. Cohn, Ms. Cromiller, myself, Ms. Sproul, Ms. Trotman, and Ms. Ullman. Any additions or corrections for that set?
I'll move it.
Okay, it's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. The next one is October 6th of last year. Those
Excuse me.
present were Ms. Capizoli, Mr.
Mrs.
Cohen.
Gunning? Mrs. Gunning, there was something that wasn't clarified. Ms. Carmilla just brought it to my attention, so if we could take that off, and I'll bring it to the next meeting, the October 6th.
For the 6th?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
We'll hold that one then. We have two for the 6th, actually. One is the executive session. That's fine. Okay, for the executive session, it's the same set of people. Are there any additions or corrections to that?
I'll move to approve. Julie
Thank you.
Capizoli.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. The next set is Thursday, October 20th, and those present were Ms. Capizoli, Mr. Cohen, Ms. Cromiller, myself, Ms. Trotman, and Ms. Ullman. Any additions or corrections? Anyone?
I'll move it.
Okay, thank you. Is there a second?
I'll
Second.
second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded twice. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. December 8th of last year, those present were Ms. Capizoli, Mr. Cohen, Ms. Cromiller, myself, Ms. Trotman, and Ms. Ullman. Any additions, corrections?
I'll move to approve. Julie Capizoli.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Now, I guess the next one is January 19th of this year. Back to our meeting of last month. Those present were Ms. Cromiller, Ms. Capizoli, Mr. Cohen, myself, Mr. Quinn, Mr. Texani and Ms. Allman. So are there any additions or corrections?
I'll move it, them, or,
Okay, thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second Tim Quinn.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. All right, and we'll hold the other set from October 6th until the next meeting. And that brings us to the